Welcome to the break 18034. This is our 25-26 Series 1 3-box double up number 1 on this Friday night. All right, 16 spots in this one. Breaker Fall, Digi 27, Daniel, Darcy 44, Brian, G-Mac, Commando, Aaron, Chris, QB, Dante, Andrew, Brian, Mike, and Breaker Fall. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. Breaker Fall at the top, down to Breaker Fall at the bottom. Breaker Fall down to Breaker Fall 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Commando down to Brian. Commando down to Brian. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seattle down to Columbus. Seattle down to Columbus. Here we go with your teams. Commando is Seattle, G-Mac Buffalo, Breaker Fall Montreal, Mike with Edmonton, QB with Tampa, Dante Washington, Chris Anaheim, Aaron Carolina, Brian with Nashville, Brian with Los Angeles, Daniel Toronto, Mike with Pittsburgh, Chris with Calgary, Breaker Fall with San Jose, Digi 27 Dallas, Aaron with Utah, QB with Florida, Daniel Detroit, Andrew with Chicago and Vegas, Breaker Fall Winnipeg and Brian with Vancouver, Darcy 44 Colorado, G-Mac Minnesota, Darcy 44 the Islanders, Dante the Rangers, Digi 27 Philadelphia, Aaron with New Jersey, Breaker Fall Ottawa, Commando St. Louis, Aaron with Boston, and Brian with Columbus. A couple of minutes for trades. Another 30 seconds or so for any trades, guys. All right, last call. Here we go. Good luck. Philip Gustafson encore for the Minnesota Wild, compadres Ovechkin and Wilson. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns for Carolina. Linus Ullmark, Swagnificent for the Ottawa Senators. Cool hit for Ottawa. Sizzle Reel of Owen Tippett, Adrian Kempe Cup Quest. Young Gun Canvas of Jacob Skarek for the New York Islanders. Young Guns of Artem Levshinov, Chicago, and Wyatt Johnston Portraits. Clear Cut Braden Schneider for the New York Rangers. Nico Hischier Encore. Sizzle Reel of Sidney Crosby. Encore Samuel Urson for Philadelphia. Sizzle Reel of Matthew Tkachuk and Olivier Rodriguez. Young Guns for Edmonton. A Young Gun outburst of Ethan Frank. Nice hit for the Washington Capitals. Connor Hellebuck, Tracking Systems. Austin Matthews, Compositions. Josh Norris, canvas for Buffalo. Matthew Wood, Young Guns for Nashville. Elias Pettersson, goal-oriented. Sergei Bobrovsky, Tracking Systems, Florida. Vili Koivunen, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. And Kirill Marchenko, goal-oriented for Columbus. Quinn Hughes, Encore for Vancouver. Seth Jarvis, Portraits, Carolina. Jonathan Marchessault, Bustle. Tracking Systems, Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Joakim Kemmel, Young Guns for Nashville. Adam Fox, Portraits. Adrian Kempe, Dazzlers for the LA Kings. Roman Josi, Canvas, Nashville. Connor Bedard, Compositions. Sizzle Reel of Sebastian Aho, Dougie Hamilton, Canvas, and Robert Thomas, Compositions. Box number 2. Matty Beniers, Encore for Seattle. Sizzle Reel of Nazem Kadri and Owen Sillinger, Young Guns for Columbus. Excuse me. Clear Cuts, Bobby Brink. Philadelphia Katagoche, Encore for Anaheim, and Sizzle Reel of Nathan McKinnon. Outburst Eetu Luosterainen, Florida. Stuart Skinner, Tracking Systems, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Cup Quest. Tracking Systems, Samuel Urson, Nicholas Kakko, Young Guns for Seattle, and Sidney Crosby, Compositions. Kachuk and Barkov, Compadres, Leon Draisaitl, Canvas for Edmonton, and Sidney Crosby, goal-oriented. Matthias Ekholm, Canvas for Edmonton. Dylan Duke, Young Guns for Tampa. Austin Matthews, Portraits. Brock Faber, Encore for Minnesota. Adam Fox, Portraits. And Tyler Bertuzzi, Bustle. Drake Batherson, Encore for Ottawa. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, Compadres. And Riley Duran, Young Guns for Boston. Justin Folk, numbered out of 250, Deluxe for the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis, Sizzle Reel of Quinn Hughes and William Eklund, Cup Quest. Canvas, Joel Eriksson Ek. Jimmy Snuggerud, Young Guns for St. Louis, and Gabe Perreault. Tracking Systems of Jordan Binnington. Donovan Sabrango, Young Guns for Ottawa. Jesper Bratt, goal-oriented. Dougie Hamilton, Dazzlers for New Jersey. Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Alex Ovechkin, Compositions. Lucas Raymond, Detroit Canvas. Ethan Frank, Young Guns, Washington. Zach Werenski, Portraits. Quinton Byfield, Encore, LA. Goal-oriented, Steven Stamkos. And Artemi Panarin, Alexis Lafreniere. Sizzle Reel, Connor McDavid, Edmonton. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns for Carolina. Philip Forsberg, Compositions. Brady Tkachuk, Canvas for Ottawa. Demidov and Levshinov. Young Gun Checklist, random at the end. Noah Ostlund. Olin Zellweger, black and white canvas for Anaheim. Ilya Sorokin, Encore, and sizzle reel of Cole Perfetti. Tracking Systems, Cam Talbot, Zane Perrick, Young Guns for Calgary, and William Nylander, goal oriented. Alex Ovechkin, Tom Wilson for Washington, Alexander Barkov, canvas for Florida, Lane Hudson, compositions. Jonathan Marchessault, Encore for Nashville, Owen Tippett, Bustle, and Quinn Hudson, Young Guns for Edmonton. A Young Gun outburst, Artem Levshinov for the Chicago Blackhawks. Is it for Chicago? Darcy Kumper and Jared McCann, Cup Quest. Kyle Connor, Dazzlers for Winnipeg. Dmitry Voronkov for Columbus, and Cole Caulfield, goal oriented. Joachim Kemmel, Encore for Nashville, sizzle reel of Cale Makar, and Dominic Shine, Young Guns for Detroit. Cole Sillinger, Columbus Deluxe out of 250. Tracking Systems, Thatcher Demko, Brandon Hagel, portraits. All right, one random to do, Montreal and Chicago. Montreal and Chicago, we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Montreal. All right, that does it for our 3-boxer of Series 1. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much.